everyone, this is 654 Wizard Guy here to present you with my new series, Creative Builds with the Wizard. So, yeah, let's begin. Today's episode will be focusing mainly on streets and roads. And just a note, whenever you're building, it's best to build in odd numbers because you give yourself more working space. And as you can see right here, I'm building in 2, but I'm going to add a 3rd column right about now. For this particular street, we're going for a futuristic look that will work well for your futuristic SMP server or any other futuristic multiplayer server in general. For a futuristic build, you can tell that we're going to be using quite a bit of quartz, so I do not really recommend this for a survival world. As you can see, I've just added 4 pillars, or not pillars, just blocks of quartz on either end, and that signifies the start and the end of the road. And here I'm adding pillars in between, so we have a better, it's to create barriers pretty much. You'll see what I'm talking about in a few minutes. So now I'm adding some more details into the road. Normally you would build this particular part every other block, but I decided to build it every block because it's just going to work out better for the video. So I finished the details, and now we're going to work on the barriers for the street. Right here I'm adding some water streams because I feel like it adds just a little bit more to the road. Now I'm adding some extra slabs to the pillars or blocks of quartz because I kind of like that look a little bit more than just having straight up blocks. And I'm also adding fences here so it looks like the leaves are supported by something, I guess. So yeah. At this point in the build, I'm just adding a few more details and we're just about done with it. So now I'm going to show you a different kind of street that you can make that I would actually recommend more for survival because it's not as resource intensive. So you'll see the resource that I pick. So for this road, I've decided to go with a more rustic look. It's kind of like the olden cobblestone path that you might see in ancient or medieval Europe. So yeah, it's an easier one to build, and I'm picking just random blocks that you can collect very easily in your survival world. So yeah. For this part, you're going to want to place blocks randomly and choose a good selection of the gray blocks to use. So you can tell it ends up looking like a really old rustic kind of street or road. At this point you can add whatever kind of barrier you want. I personally chose cobblestone walls, and you can also put torches on each corner. So here I was just showing off each road in its own particular situation. So yeah. At this point, I'd like to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.